So this live is about addressing some assumptions that people have gotten from the book. It is not a spoiler. It is just to address stuff, okay? And hopefully there might be lessons for people that are parents from there. I'm so sad. I am curious to know if your childhood was equally bad. I am curious to know if your childhood was equally bad. I don't know what she means by bad, but I'm just gonna keep reading. How come you turned out this way and she turned out that way?
Hi guys, welcome back again. It's me, yes, it's JTV. Greetings to you all according to your time and location. In case you are seeing me for the first time, yes, this is JTV, the face behind the channel. My returning friends, welcome back again. Yes, so my lovely people, I see the hot now, so they come here, come to drop them. I know how they be now. Yes, so So guys, still on Korra's book, Korra is Life, okay. The last time she came out to make to read some reviews that she has gotten so far from the book, both the negative and the positive ones, and I also did a video on that. So once again, this is her sister Nancy Umeh coming out to also say one or two things. She said she has been receiving tons of email regarding Korra's book, okay. So she said that she thought it wise to come out to come and make this clear, okay, because she has been receiving tons of email and most of them are based on same things. So she came out to clear some air regarding that book. In fact, like I stated in my last video, that most people that are actually writing these reviews, most of them, they've not even read the book very well. They are just basing their comments on hearsay. Nobody say they don't read the book. Oh. So guys, according to the person that sent her the email, which I'll be leaving people to listen to her and her analysis, okay, the person said, why is it that Korra turned out like this and Nancy turned out the way she is? That Korra in her book talked about her early childhood, how she and her sisters were not close, how they used to sideline her because she's the smallest of the girls, the three girls. Korra is the smallest, okay. She also stated that they also have a brother who is based in Canada. So in Korra's book, the person was asking Nancy, why are they suddenly close? That according to what Korra wrote in her book, they were not close. In fact, they were not, they are all like cat and dog. That's what the person was saying. Why are they not close? What happened? And that the things that Korra wrote in her book that she suffered while she was small, did Nancy also experience that? So Nancy is coming out to educate people writing her, okay, to tell them how the scenario of her family was, okay, before her mother's demise, and that her mother's demise actually brought them together. Before her mother died, okay, they were not really close as sisters or siblings. Okay, when I know how African setting and their parents who bringing up kids used to be, like he always, parents will always fault the younger one. Okay, if the elder one do something wrong, they will always fault the younger one, saying they are the eldest, you should give them respect and the rest. That was the scenario in their home. Their father was too strict. Okay, they don't give them listening ear, especially the last one. So the elder sisters or the elder ones, they're always right, and Korra being the smallest, she's always at the receiving end, okay. So she had it, she received a lot because of that. In fact guys, if you know our African setting, that's how they operate. And we Africans, this is nothing to us, but some people are faulting it, okay, and asking Nancy a lot of questions. So this is her addressing it, and but the new generation of parents now, they are doing better, okay. They are trying to correct the wrongs that our old parents, the ones before us, they wronged, okay. They are trying to right everything now. So lovelies, I'll leave you put to watch Nancy talk a little about their childhood. So fun, sha, and clearing the air about the narrative that has been flying up and down, that they weren't close and the rest. Suddenly she became close to Korra, and the narration of people saying she's close to Korra now because they have seen Korra is famous and the rest. She also talked about Korra right from the beginning being a little different from the rest, doing things that out of ordinary, okay. So Korra has always been like this from childhood. So guys, let me leave people to hear a bit from Nancy Umeh.
This live is about addressing some assumptions that people have gotten from the book. It is not a spoiler. It is just to address stuff, okay? And hopefully there might be lessons for people that are parents from there. It is from Carol Beck. I don't know where Carol Beck is from, but she says, "Hi Nancy, I'm a big fan of Korra and you." Oh, you're Korra, okay. Of Korra and you. I just finished reading Korra's book, and I am moved to write to you. Nancy, I am so sad. I am curious to know if your childhood was equally bad. Hold on a second. Sad, I am curious to know if your childhood was equally bad. I don't know what she means by bad, but I'm just gonna keep reading. How come you turned out this way and she turned out that way? I'm not asking you to write your own book. I just want to know what she meant when she said it's your story to tell. Okay. Ooh, Jack. She's my follower. I'm hoping that she watches this live. She wants to know, she says she's sad and she wants to know how come I turned out this way and she turned out that way. I mean, if you're asking this question, it means you didn't really read the book. Like, read the book from chapter 1. You should know why. I mean, right? But I'm still going to indulge you. So let's keep reading. So she says, I'm not asking you to write your own book. I just want to I just want to know what she meant when she said it's your story to tell. Okay, so she's trying to imply, you always mean to her. She said you always reported her to gain favors. I see that you are close now. When did this closeness happen? Were you always close? Okay, I think I just paused to address some of those before we go further. So Carol wants to know if I've always been mean to my sister, and if, hi everyone, and if we just started getting close now, or if we've been close from the inception. I'm guessing that's what she means. So there's a part of the book, it's a spoiler, that says that, while we were growing up, we were required to have excellent grades. Thank you, Sheena Levis, for 15 stars. We're required to have impeccable grades, and perform excellently academically, okay? Right, this is actually the only reason I'm addressing it. I see some of you say, what's the point? I see, so the only reason I'm addressing this is because a lot of people are parents here, and they do not realize that the kind of mistakes that we make as parents can actually impact our children in the future, okay? It is a very silly question, but it is. I get a lot of emails every day because I was like, okay, I think I need to do a live video on this because there's something here. There's a teachable moment, right? So when we're growing up, I'm not going to tell you anything in the book if that's what you're waiting to hear, okay? I'm just telling you a bit of my side of the story, right? So when we were growing up, our parents were kind of strict, and not in a good way, okay? So if you're a parent here, you might want to adjust because the way you react to your children, it's an African thing. I don't know if it's practiced elsewhere in the world, but that closeness, that love, that being able to talk to your parents, it just wasn't there when we were growing up, right? That's why a lot of things happened and we couldn't say a word to our parents, okay? Exactly, she must not have sisters. If you have children that are girls, you would know that they fight till they're 18. It's always everyday fight. Like my sister and I, we're always fighting for some reason. And the thing is, our parents didn't do anything to what's the English I'm looking for now? To make the relationship better, okay? Okay, so we were kids and we were always fighting as girls. That is very normal because I have children now, and the way I interfere with their fights is quite different from what our parents used to do, okay? Two people have won before, that kind of thing. And when she protests to her parents. Instead of them to de-escalate the issue, they'll say, well, they are your seniors, you don't argue with your seniors, blah blah blah, and it just bred a lot of, I don't know, I wouldn't say the word hatred, but we just had this animosity. It's like, yo, I don't like you, you don't like me. There was no serious love until our mom died, and we realized, oh, thank you, Stella Grace Cole, for 100 stars. And we realized that, oh my God, we are on our own. Okay? Everyone here is saying, oh, that's normal, siblings fight, it's okay, but then they get closer and they grow older. Some people do not. Because of what's been going on social media, a lot of people have come to say that, oh, I really admire the way you stand up for your sister, blah, 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 blah. My sister is not close to me. Unfortunately, a bad situation brought us close, but that doesn't happen to everyone. Thank you, Stella Grace Cole. That doesn't happen to everybody, okay? Some people don't get that opportunity to ever become close to their siblings, ever. It doesn't ever happen. So in that kind of situation now, I'm just telling you as a parent, this is what you can do, right? Because this person wants to know if I've always been mean to my sister, because there's a part of the book that says that I think that we used to report to gain favors. Well, I think that was more of my elder sister, because my elder sister is the perfect prim and proper babe. She was doing all the reporting. So I'm up till now, I'm still the neutral person in the family. It's like, why? And there, I was on my own. Oh my dear. Everybody's saying, yes, it's normal, it's normal. I know, right? Sibling rivalry is very, very real. It can actually, it can have very terrible effects in the future if you do not, as a parent, curb that potential vibe that is going to escalate. Okay? My children now, when they have a fight, I try to be neutral as much as possible. While we were growing up, it was always, your senior is right. Okay, so I sort of beat my elder sister because she was always right. So my parents are like, no, don't disrespect your seniors, your elders. Your senior is your senior. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you, Jackie Teske. God bless you. You are an incredible person yourself. It was worse for my younger sister, because when Korra would be in trouble, for example, everybody would just pounce on her, because it's like, how can you leave your elder sister, leave the middle, and go and leave the one that's senior, you're going to be insulting this one here. You don't have any respect. You need to calm down. So they were always on her case. And because, of course, she was always a different one. Again, she used to be very interested in dancing, in, just doing extreme things. So they were always on her case. So it's not, yes, quick to favors. What she meant in the book was, we were always reporting her. Not Misha, my elder sister. And they were always supporting the elders. So if two people had a fight, the elder person would get the most favors, if you know what I mean. And that shouldn't be the case.